Hi Geminis, welcome to the Invisible Eye Tarot, and I have a message for you today. So this message is for all Geminis placement, sun, moon, and rising. So Geminis, let's get into it. But first, I want to talk about how the moment on which I will upload this message is it's March 31st. So right before April 1st, where we have the pink moon, so full moon in Libra. This is a great time for us Geminis to evaluate or reevaluate our relationship with people, how we relate to ourselves and others, and also what we need to release in terms of old patterns or toxic patterns, especially people that we need to cut out from our energy. Okay, so it's like our letter version or of our spring cleaning. So let me pull energies for you, Geminis, and see what's going on. First energy out is the Apprentice of Clouds, ambition. Next we have the Chariot, momentum. What do we have at the center of the energy? Too many cards. Then we have the Tree of Raindrops. Emotional stability. Sorry, it's the Nine of Raindrops, but reversed. The Nine of Raindrops is the Nine of Cups reversed. Emotional stability. What's going on in the current near future energies? Some of you could be going through this right now or between now and 4 weeks from now. We have the Tree of Raindrops. Here it is. And reverse, community, reversed. Tree of Cups, reversed. And what else do we have in the current near future energies for Geminis? And here we have the Ace of Clouds, new ideas, but it came out reversed. Very interesting. Out of 5 energies I pulled out, only one of them is upright, and it's the Chariot, momentum. So there's definitely momentum in your energy, Geminis. Well, no, there's another energy that is upright. We have the Apprentice of Clouds, ambition, which is this translate in the Knight of Swords. So you're definitely going for something, seizing the opportunity, laser focus, going for a goal, and nothing is going to stop you, especially with the Chariot. So the Knight of Swords, the Apprentice of Clouds, they rush in towards something. They're very ambitious. They have this energy of like ultra determination, and nothing can stop them, and they move in very quickly and swiftly. With the Chariot, this is like amplifying this energy with like you have momentum all around you in your energy right now. Things are picking up, things are like snowballing. Okay, I just felt this energy, like the momentum is naturally picking up. It's not something that you are forcing. It's just you might be doing regular things right now, Geminis, but like it is picking up momentum. At the center of your energy here, we have the Nine of Raindrops, emotional stability reverse. Then we have community reverse, and then we have new ideas, which is the Ace of Swords reversed. I feel that here you feel that there are some kinks in your energetic field, especially when it comes to relationships. I don't think that there's anything necessarily going bad or like right now for community reverse, the Tree of Cups reverse, you would rather be alone than to socialize. You kind of feel like you're not in the mood to socialize right now. With the Ace of Swords reverse, new ideas, you might be in a place where you are feeling uninspired. You're feeling uninspired. You might be feeling kind of blocked as well. And with the Nine of Raindrops at the center of your energy, emotional stability, where this is it, Geminis. you can pick up on how there's some sort of like lack in your energy. You can feel that you are not sitting pretty right now. Look at that chair reversed. You can feel that you're not sitting pretty, and there's like a leg in your chair that is wobbling. You can feel that. And on top of it, this is a time for you where you're not necessarily feeling like you want to be around people or socializing. This is me time for you. And this is not random. This is the time where you need to reevaluate relationships. This is the time where you is maybe it's time for some of you to unfollow some people or to get out of some groups or to even block some people. I'm talking about online presences for people like maybe like me that are not like extremely like I'm on social media. I have this channel, but that's about it. It's around you, your relationship that you're dealing with on your day to day in the physical. Maybe they are relationship that you have outgrown. Maybe there are certain things in your environment that you've been tolerating and that you cannot tolerate anymore. It has to end. It has to come to an end. There may have been someone coming around you and come to find out that it would be better to not pursue or to not have or maintain a relationship with this person. Maybe there are things that you found out, or maybe there were things that you've witnessed or that you've observed in the past 6 months or a year when it comes to this person, had some revelations, and but you kept things the same. Maybe you went a little bit cold, maybe you went gray rock, you distanced yourself a little bit, but now is the time to put your foot down and just let go of that connection altogether. And this is not random. This is exactly the work that you're supposed to be doing with the pink moon, with the full moon in Libra. Okay, that's going to play out tomorrow at 10 p.m. around that time. But the energy can be sensed or is coming into play slightly the day before and after that, few days after that. So this is not random. Don't worry about like the reversed energies, and don't forget, out of what you're feeling right now is not stopping you by any means from going after what it is that you're going after, your goals, your desires. Momentum, the chariot, not only is it momentum, but this is discipline, balance, determination. This is being perfectly aligned, body, mind, soul. And this is also being unstoppable, rolling over any obstacles. So all of these energies is like part of like the spring cleaning that you need to do in terms of like relationship. Maybe as queens of swords, kings of swords, with the swords that we are wielding, there are some cards that we need to cut right now. This is the time to do this work. Right now you may be feeling some lack of clarity. And the lack of clarity that you're feeling right now with the Ace of Clouds reverse is affecting your ideas and your focus right now, your intellectual abilities at this time. And you want to avoid arguments in your communications, in your relationships, or even at work. You want to make sure that your communication is right. This is what will help to avoid any sort of like arguments if you feel kind of off and misaligned. But why do we have the Ace of Clouds reverse? It's just because you need to address certain things in terms of attachments or relationship that you have in your life, and also release some old pattern. It's like having, let's say, you have this amazing new sweater that you want to wear, and then you have that pile of clothes in front of you that you always go around to try to reach out for that new jacket. But it's not quite time yet because it's still too cold to wear this, right? But you are looking forward to spring for when it's going to get warmer, sunnier. Where I'm from, there's a lot of snow, for the snow to melt and all of that stuff. So, and you're looking forward to wearing this jacket, but there's something off about this energy. You're like, well, I don't know what to wear this jacket with to have a full-on outfit. This is just an example or a metaphor, you guys, an analogy. I don't have the right pants, skirt, or whatever to wear with this wonderful new jacket. And this marks a new season, also a new beginning in this new astrological year, right? That starts tomorrow in Aries season, or that already started in Aries season. And but you try to reach out for the coat, it's not quite time yet, and then there are things that are not completely worked out with wearing that brand new jacket. Like, you don't have the next 5 outfits that you can rock with that new jacket. You don't have it down. You don't know what to wear with it. Or should I go buy something else to go with it? Well, why should I buy something else? I already have a bunch of clothes. Like, there's something off with having to resort to that. But then there's something in your face every day that you think is not important because they're a pile of old clothes, they're a pile of clothes from that season or whatever you're not really interested in. You know, you're gonna put them away. It's not exciting. It's not like this brand new jacket. And instead of just picking up that pile of clothes and sorting it out and putting order and having this sort of clarity in your space, you're just thinking about what's next and this new exciting thing that is coming up, about like with wearing this new jacket. And then what is spirit, intuition, everything is telling you right now is to stop avoiding that pile of clothes that is right in front of you, that is almost invisible. Like, it's almost like, oh, there's this thing on the floor and I'm just used to it all the time, and it's almost like I don't see it. I just walk around it. No, it's time to stop putting this pile of clothes on the back burner, or of just going around it. Now you have to like face it, pick up the pile of clothes, sort out the clothes that you want to keep, that you want to put away, and then you're gonna see that you're gonna find the right items, perfect items that you can wear with this brand new jacket. Some things that you have to throw in the garbage, that you need to let go of this, I don't know, pant with holes or whatever that you don't like anymore. It needs to go. It needs to go to the thrift store. It needs to get out of your house. This is old energy. This is ugly. It doesn't fit you anymore. Whatever reason, it does not belong. You need to release that. It shouldn't stay here on the floor and creating this sort of like chaos or lack of order around you. So this is what we're doing. We're going to pick up that pile of old clothes, sort it out, come to find out that you're going to find your 5 next outfits that will go with your brand new jacket. Like, solutions will come. Solution will rise from just sorting out that pile, dealing with it, cleaning it up, seeing what you want to keep, seeing what you want to put away, seeing what you want to use for later, seeing what has to go. That was a long example, but I feel like it's the perfect analogy for like what we're going through in general, Geminis, with like the new cycle that we're stepping into. By the way, the pink moon, the full moon in Libra, is also closing a 6-month period cycle, by the way. And you're entering into something new. To clarify, ambition, we have the World card, Ascension. That's right. Closing a chapter, beginning a new one. You have graduated, you have successfully completed that cycle, you achieved something, and yes, you can move with that confidence into that next chapter, transitioning. Some of you might be traveling. 6 of Clouds. Some of you might actually be moving, traveling the world. Some of you, you're definitely moving on and releasing the past, moving on, leaving the past behind. Definitely. You're going through a whole different space in your life. And here we have the Death card reverse, let go reverse. This is not your energy, Geminis. It could be your energy. Let me tell you how it applies to you. Um, you're definitely on the go here and definitely onto the next thing in that next chapter. Um, I feel that there is someone that does not want to let you go. Some things have to end, something has to die. And for apply to you, that's what we just talked about. Look at that pile of clothes. Some clothes in there, they have to go. They have to get out of your house. They have to be thrown in the garbage. They have to be released. Okay. Some other clothes can even be transformed. Okay. Repurposed. But you need to look at like what needs to be released. There might be things that needs to go and that you're still holding on to. There might be some sort of fear with like moving on, being transformed, but something has to end here, something has to die. And with you having this momentum, going for something, starting a new chapter, and also moving on, I also have an inkling that there is someone here that is not ready to see you go on with your life, move on with your life, go to the next level or the next stage. Someone is still holding on to you. They should be doing the same thing, by the way, but they're holding on to the past and this old version of yourself. To clarify the chariot momentum, 10 of gems, legacy, aka the 10 of pentacles, generational wealth, long-term success, security, stability in terms of your career, intergenerational harmony, beautiful connections. There is momentum in your money, in your career, in having everything and anything, Geminis. And here we have the moon card that came up, upside down, reverse, shadow work. This is something, things are coming to light. Things that were hidden are coming to light. And next we have the 8 of gems reversed, hard work reversed. Something is coming to light in terms of some sort of work was half-assed or was too boring, or it could even mean that someone here is a workaholic. They're putting too much time and too much energy into their work in a way that is not healthy. There is momentum in terms of your finances. You might be overworking yourself. And things are coming to the surface, like there are revelation things that you will know. Let's clarify the 9 of raindrops reverse, emotional stability reverse. We're not sitting pretty. That leg in the chair is wobbly. We have the 9 of lightning, resilience. This is beautiful. Hang in there. You are hanging in there. Even though things are not like absolutely perfect right now, we're not feeling 100% content right now. You're pushing through. You are resilient. You're gonna see this through. You're not backing down from the work that you have to do here and whatever needs to be addressed. Clarity, the sun will come. A lot of happiness, clarity will come from sorting out that pile of clothes. I don't want to be annoying, but clarity will come in your bedroom. See, everything will be in order. Solution will rise for what's next on the other side. Very exciting things on the other side from you. The pile needs to be addressed. And you're not gonna quit. Like, I just get this emotion, that feeling of like things are really going well on the up and up for you. But yeah, there are just little kinks that needs to be addressed. So you're not afraid. You're just gonna do what you need to do here. We have the 3 of clouds, heartbreak. There might be things rising. I see that while you're going to be doing this work or addressing certain things, there might be wounds that are still open that are going to be coming to light, being exposed with the sun clarity. Um, you're going to be extremely happy. It's the most positive card of the deck. You're going to be excited. You're going to bask in achievement once you're going to be sorting certain things out. But with the heartbreak, someone or you yourself has very fresh open wounds, and maybe some of you have been like pushing that pain away, or not facing it, not dealing with it, and just carrying on with your lives. And the truth is, this is going to be exposed. Some of like this some of like your some of the pain that I think you've been pushing down is you need to address. It's like shadow work. It's interesting because we have the moon reversed, which is shadow work reversed. And this is exactly what you need to do right now. With the eight of gems reverse, it's like it's almost as if the work of like the shadow work that you should be doing right now, you're not quite getting onto it. And this is something that is very important to do, especially right now, you guys. You know, by the time you will see this message, I think we're still going to be in that full moon energy, that pink moon energy, and shadow work needs to be done. Like, drop everything else. Do not get distracted. Get this done. Address what is triggering you. Address what is bothering you. Heal your inner child. Because there are fresh wounds that are here that are not being addressed. So here it looks like at the center of your energy, there's a pain that you've been avoiding, and it's just going to come up to the surface. You might be feeling, have unusual dreams too right now, and confusions, just a little bit of block intuition. You need to go within and listen to your intuition here. This is it. If we have the Ace of Clouds reversed here, ideas blocked, right? This is because you need to do the shadow work. This is not fun work, right? But it needs to be done. And it has to be thoroughly done. We have the Eight of Gems reverse. It has to be done like the Eight of Gems upright. It has to be done properly, correctly, not half-assed. When you're going to do this shadow work, it's the same as doing the cleanup that we're talking about. Solution and answers are going to rise from this. Confusion will dissipate with the sun here and clarity. Things that maybe are the problem of everything else, other things that are going on, are just like symptoms of that very thing you're not addressing, which is like that heartbreak and pain. Okay, so let's go on, Geminis. Let's see about community reverse. You feel like being alone. You don't necessarily want to socialize. Two of Gems, priorities. Yes. Sorting out your priorities. Sorting out your relationships. Sorting out what we need to let go of. Next, we have Oracle of Gems, practicality. This is time to be hands-on and pragmatic and very practical with what you're doing right now. That's why you're taking some time off away from socializing to sort yourself out and how you relate to other people and the world right now. This is a time for evaluation and assessment and making a few tweaks and changes. You're showing up as very abundant though. This is going to help you. Oracle of Gems, practicality, is the Queen of Pentacles. Next, we have Oracle of Clouds, perceptive, reverse. This is us, the Queen of Swords. Perception reversed. Okay, Queen of Swords reverse is basically you might be thinking too much with your head right now, and you need to think with your heart. You need to be more intuitive. You need you it's like you need to not just look at the facts around you, but other things. You need to do this work from how you feel. Not like, oh, I have this exciting thing coming up, like I shouldn't be feeling this way, everything is fine. I know I have this and that coming, but you feel off. Like those things are coming, but you feel like there's something off, or you're not fully enjoying the process. Or once you're receiving those beautiful things, you're not fully enjoying it. You might be distracted, or you feel like there's something lacking. This is why you need to address and just really take your pulse from like what's going on inside of you, with your intuition, with what hurts, with what feels off, and really address those things. Maybe you're thinking too much with your head, and you need to think with your heart. Okay, let's clarify the Ace of Clouds reverse. Next, we have the Devil, restriction. You might be feeling restricted right now. Someone could be obsessed. Let me clarify this. There's like you feel binded from the lack of clarity in your energy right now. This blockage in terms of like how you think, the lack of clarity, feeling confusion, or something is not quite clear, is almost locking you. It's restricting you. Next, we have the Oracle of Raindrops reverse, sensitivity. This is the Queen of Cups reverse, and you need to be upright. To be aligned, to follow your heart, and also to have full access of your intuition, you need to be upright. We have Five of Lightning, upright, competition. This is interesting here, Geminis. It just looks like right now you are in a weakened position with the Ace of Clouds reverse and the Devil showing up here with the Five of Lightning, the Five of Wands, the haters, the jealous, envious people. They're showing up upright, and then you are showing up as like the more sensitive side of yourself, the Queen of Cups, but reverse. So reverse is like, this is, people can easily take advantage of you. So that's why I'm saying that you look like you are in a position of weakness, or where there are cracks and where the enemies can come through and act up and do things on you, like, or to you, or try to attempt to do things to you. It's as if they can smell when there's something off or a crack, and when it gives them permission to mess with you or to F with you guys. We know what to do to reverse the situation. Shadow work. Okay, addressing what hurts us. It's not easy, and maybe it feels very counterintuitive because there's like great things coming up for us, especially your finances. Okay, it looks very, very, very good. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Gems. All of this momentum, the World card, you moving on. It looks like, factually on paper, it looks good, but go within, connect with your intuition, and sort out those things that you feel from that place. Let me pull a card for each of the narrative. They belong to different timelines, but we connect them somehow just to get a gist of what's going on in your situation. Some of these things you're in it right now, next week. Some it's like the whole next 2 months, this is what we're dealing with, right? So let's clarify. Moving on, but something has to stop. Something has to go. Temperance, you're protected. With Temperance, okay, there's this energy helping you here reach peace, tranquility, balance. Okay, you are moving to those calmer waters. If there's someone stepping in your energy with the Death card reverse that does not want to let go of you, that does not want to see, that is resisting this change that is going on with you, this archangel is really smoothing the energies out, because you are in this wavelength and that other person is on a whole different wavelength. You're gone. You're gone, okay? And this person is holding on to you or holding on to the past. And above all, is not going through the necessary ending and transformation that comes with it, spiritual transformation. This person cannot just step into your energy with the Temperance card here. It's a buffer. And you have extra help to reach your peace, serenity, tranquility, and balance. Let's clarify the Eight of Gems reversed. There's momentum, but then there's the shadow work that needs to be done that is not happening here for some of you. Maybe it's just like me telling you this right now, guys. It's just, you know, a reminder. Hey, collective, we need to do this right now. We really have to. I knew I had to do this, but I've been postponing this. Look at that Three of Swords. There are fresh wounds, or pains, not necessarily fresh, maybe pains from the past. When I say fresh, it's just that these wounds are still open. They're not completely healed. That's what I mean by that. It needs to be addressed. It needs to be, the healing has to start. It has to start. It can no longer linger and stay open like this in your energy. Okay? We need to do this, guys. There's a pain that we are carrying that has to go. It has to be addressed and let go of. It has to be healed. Next, clarifying the heartbreak, Three of Swords. Look at that High Priestess. This is connecting with your intuition, your inner knowledge, your knowing. Be still. Go within and see what's going on. Read your energy, scan your energy, see what's going on, see what it is telling you about this pain. Shadow work, you guys. Here it is. This is the solution. It is crucial right now that you pay some serious attention to your intuition and what it's telling you. The nagging, the nudging that you feel. Pay attention to this right now, Geminis. Especially now. It's sometimes we see or we hear and we just go about our day and we're like, oh, it's my voice saying stuff. No, it's your intuition. It feels like it's not making sense. It's giving you some direct information. Okay, it's giving you pieces of the puzzles. Let's clarify the Oracle of Clouds reversed. You're practical, you're hands-on, you want to do the work, but it's like the way you have to do it is like less head, more heart. Seven of Swords. You might be moving in silence. I just get the feeling that there's this whole plan or this whole thing that you're doing. And it's a lot of spiritual work, but it is really in preparation with like the whole new phase and cycle that you're about to enter. Maybe some of you feel like you want to escape this and just, avoid the pile of clothes again and just, escape this. But no, we have to address that. It's time to be in strategic mode and work in secrecy. Okay? This has to be done like in silence, right under people's nose. You're moving in silence. You're not around people. You're doing some work here. Let me clarify the Five of Lightning. Like your enemies, they feel fresh blood. What's going on here? Okay. Nine of Wands, resilience. You are on the defense. That's what I'm talking about. You might be off right now, but you're definitely not a pushover and you're not going to let anyone come through those perceived or seemingly cracks. You're going to hold down the fort and protect and defend yourself. And you're going to hang in there. You might be the wounded warrior, a little bit weakened right now, but nobody is gonna get through you or walk all over you or attack you. Okay, Geminis? So I hope this resonates with you. Thank you for watching.